The ancient world, the golden days of before, came to an end with the Great Cataclysm. Black fire raining from the skies engulfed the planet. The earth opened, and the seas flowed over the land. The cities of light, erected by the ancients, turned to dust, and the world was plunged into everlasting darkness. And when the divine wrath ceased afflicting our world, the initiates, spared by the sun god, arose amid the chaos. Guided by their faith, they set off in search of a land free of the Black Shroud, where life could once again spring forth. They were the Wanderers, men and women in search of light and hope amid the perils of the Darklands. Their journey lasted many, many moons, until the glorious day when the fathers of our fathers' fathers finally ceased their wandering. They discovered a land blessed by the light of the sun god, a stellite. There they built a city and erected a temple in honor of the Father of Light. They called it Sparta. Today, a terrible danger threatens Sparta. The future of the entire city lies in the hands of a single man, Arkhan, the Guardian of Fire. In order to survive the terrible ordeals he faces, he must seek the help of those around him. His beloved Kali, Zed, his brother in arms, his father, Rylsadhar, Lori, the great sun seer, Danris, the scavenger. If they fail, the light of the sun god will never again shine on Sparta.
Callie, you asleep?
Arkhan, you're up. It looks like you had a rough night.
I didn't want to wake you, but the first rays from the sun god are already filtering through.
Don't worry, I was only dozing.
You know, I had a funny dream. I saw the Great Cataclysm and our ancestors, the Wanderers who built our city.
You dreamed about the founders of Sparta? That's the kind of dream Rylsadhar would like. Your sun-seer father really gets a kick out of history.
Believe it or not, you were in my dream too, along with my father, Zed, and the great sun-seer, Lori. Even our friend Danris, the old scavenger, was there.
Do you think the sun god might have inspired your dream?
I hope not. Listen, if the sun god really wanted to do me a favor, he'd rise a little later, so you and I could sleep in peace.
Arkhan, if your father heard you say that, if you don't show more respect, you'll end up exiled in the Darklands.
It's time to leave, all right? If anyone catches us here together, we'll both be in big trouble.
I know. You're right. There's no sense playing with fire.
Here's my Guardian of Fire uniform. That feels good.
Arkhan! It's Zed! Hurry up! Get out here! The Provost Dhorkan summoned you! You're gonna get in big trouble if you don't get out here quick!
Callie, be careful. Don't let anyone see you leaving. I don't want Provost Dhorkan to see you. You know how strict he is about letting outsiders into the Guardians of Fire barracks.
Don't worry, Arkhan. I'll leave just as quietly as I came.
Arkhan, finally! Look, I have to get going. It's time to head up and start training. Captain Fedori is waiting for me. Not exactly the most patient person in the world, as we know. If you feel like it, why don't you just come with me? Now's your chance. The next time the sun god rises, I'm off on a new expedition into the Darklands.
Zed, wait! You're going back to the Darklands? What's going on?
Don't worry, Guardian of Fire. The walls of our Starlight will protect us. And if I venture outside these sacred walls, I only do it to keep the Starlight safe. It's my duty.
I know, my friend, but I worry about you every time you leave.
Don't worry about me, Arkhan. The Sun God watches over me.
Arkhan? Wait.
Provost Dhorkan.
The great Sun Seer Lori has called an important meeting at the Temple of the Sun God. You've been designated to guard the door to the Council Chamber. Guardian Jeddah has been waiting for you. Go down and take up your post before the great Sun Seer arrives.
Light be with you, Garn.
Light be with you, Arkhan.
No, great Sun Seer. I do not have time to attend this meeting. Believe me, an imminent danger threatens Sparta. Our entire city is in danger. I sense it. You well know that in the past, my predictions have always been correct. I beseech you, let me continue my research.
But Rylsadhar, what are you afraid of?
The darkness, great Sun Seer. The darkness that threatens to engulf us all. The Dark Shroud is at our doorstep, and perhaps already within our walls.
Your words cause me great alarm, Rylsadhar. Be careful.
Take this. I do not wish to keep it with me. It will be safer with you.
Light go with you, my friend.
May light be with you, Lori.
My father and Lori, the great Sunseer, with their heads together. They looked like they were pretty worried about something.
Light be with you, great Sunseer.
Light be with you, Jeddah.
Damn it, Arkhan, you're late as usual. Arriving after the Sunseer, shame on you.
Sorry, I was, busy in the guard room.
Sure. I don't really know what they're up to. I hope it won't last too long. Something's going on!
Let's check it out.
Guardians of Fire, help me! We have to expect the worst. He's been contaminated by Shankr Archessence.
I'll get the people who did this.
god. A creature of darkness.
These what's happening to me?
Help! Guards!
Sorry, Guardian. You gave me no choice.
Incredible! You're on your feet, alive. How do you feel? Looks like you took it all right.
This Guardian attacked me. I had to defend myself.
Yes, a superstitious fool. Don't worry, I understand. Kill or be killed, you had no choice.
Do you know what's happening to me? Who are you?
I am Thanandar, a Sunseer like your father. But above all, I am a healer. And I know what's wrong with you, Arkhan. I know only too well. The darkness has taken root inside you, and it won't stop until it swallows you, body and soul.
Is there any way to be cured?
There might be a way. A secret energy from the dawn of time. It springs from deep within a crypt. But I shouldn't be talking about it. I've said too much already. Only your father can choose to divulge the secret and take you there. He is one of the rare initiates who knows where it is.
You're telling me my father knows about this secret crypt?
Yes. Go talk to Rylsadhar. Only he can save you. All I can do is prepare a temporary remedy that'll numb the pain and slow the pace of the malady. Come back after you see your father.
Everything all right in there?
It's all right, Captain Fedoria. Everything's just fine. Have to act fast. Others are on the way, and they could be hostile too. Go to your father and ask him to lead you to the crypt.
Arkhan, Great Solar, can it be you? Lori was right. They contaminated you. It's the curse of the darkness.
Father, what's happening to me? What is this evil?
Arkhan, my son. Your courage saved the great Sunseer, but I don't know what can save you from this evil. We'll do everything we can to heal you. Thanandar, our finest healer, is already hard at work.
Thanandar said he couldn't do anything for me. He says the only real cure is found in some crypt.
What? Thanandar told you about that place?
Yes, he said only you could lead me there. Father, I need your help.
If I had known that one day this would happen. Your courage and your sacrifice have earned you the right to know.
Sunseer Rylsadhar, what? By the great sun god, Arkhan? It's you.
Yes, it really is, Arkhan. The people that tried to kill Lori infected him. Arkhan, as I was saying, I'll take you there, just as I said. But first, I must speak to Provost Dhorkan and get his approval. Go and see Sesekan, the archivist, and wait for me there.
Arkhan? Oh, sweetheart, what have they done to you? Your face, your hands. You must consult the healers at the hospital.
Don't forget, Arkhan. Meet me at the temple, at the archivists.
Kali, don't panic. Listen, I had to go to the hospital. A guardian of fire jumped me. He didn't recognize me. He thought I was a creature of darkness.
With everything that's going on, it's a total panic up there. The Provost has taken control of the Starlight. The gates are closed. Access to the lower city is cut off. I can't go back. And the Guardians of Fire are looking everywhere for the culprits. I'm afraid of what'll happen if they find me.
My father will help us, don't worry.
Oh, by the great Sun God. I hope he can help you. I'm afraid for you, Arkhan. And what will the Sunseers say if they see you changed like that? They'll be afraid. They might banish you to the Darklands.
Don't worry, Kali. We'll be all right.
Yes. I trust Rylsadhar. You should go see him right away.
We Sunseers are the instruments of the Sun God. He speaks through our lips. He sees all of you through our eyes. He now exhorts us to resist the forces of darkness. The heretics who have let the darkness enter their hearts will pay for their treason with their own blood. Onward, Guardians of Fire, and remember your sacred mission. You are the avenging hand of the Great Solar. You must drive all those who have consorted with the darkness out of the Starlight. Swear by the God Solar.
We swear by the great Sun God.
Blasted Sunseer. All his stories about creatures of darkness are gonna get me killed. Light be with you, Archivist. I'm Arkhan, son of Sunseer Rylsadhar.
You are the son of Rylsadhar? Forgive me, but I'm as blind as a temple bat. I did not recognize you. And it has been many, many moons since you last came here. You were just a wee scamp the last time. It's a pleasure to see you all grown up.
Yeah, me too. I'm supposed to meet my father, Rylsadhar. Have you seen him?
Your father is a fine man. He often comes to see me. He is obsessed with the mysteries of before. He does a lot of research. He is very learned. Not like Sunseer Brogo. I pity his pea-sized brain. So tiny, banging around in that empty skull of his. You know, one day he,
Okay, that's enough. Have you seen my father or not?
Huh? Your father? Why no, I haven't seen him since the sun god rose today. Maybe he's praying in the Rahal room. Could that not be so?
Archivist, you're wise. Do you know what weird disease has infected me?
The black rot. Yes, I have heard of it. I am not a healer Sunseer like Thanandar, but I know this is a dreadful illness. Who do you say is sick?
A friend of mine. Do you know of a cure?
Alas, no. The healers have been seeking a cure for centuries, but no one has ever really been able to cure the black rot.
I'll find a cure. There's something here. What is this disc?
Magnificent, isn't it? It's a relic from before. From that glorious era when our world basked in radiant light. Keep it. I hope it will bring you good luck.
Thanandar.
Have you seen Rylsadhar? Have you been able to get into the crypt?
I still haven't found the crypt, but you spoke of a remedy that numbs the pain.
I don't have one ready. Rylsadhar has to show you the way to the crypt. It's the only answer. If only I could help you.
What are you doing to him?
Healing him.
But he's dead.
No, Ignoramus. He's still alive. And soon he will walk again.
Listen.
Leave, Arkhan. Time is running out.
So, do you think the Sunseer is telling the truth? That the Black Shroud is really threatening us?
I don't know. But after the attack on the Great Sunseer, we'd better keep a sharp lookout. If those slimes come back, they'll get a surprise from me.
You said it. They'll pay for Jadar's death with their own blood. And for what they did to Arkhan.
What about the Great Sunseer?
With the declaration of martial law, she's gone into hiding. Dhorkan has everything under control.
Okay, let's go. Better get back to our posts. Hey, you! Over there! Halt! Guard, watch out! Arkhan?
It's all right, Garn. It's me. I won't bite you.
No, but you're different. Don't take it personal. But how do I know if you're telling the truth?
Garn, I know what they told you and what they want you to believe, but I haven't done anything wrong.
Yes, I believe you. You're a friend of the Great Zeds, so I trust you. But Dhorkan's declared martial law. All intruders are being tracked down one by one. You should go tell him what happened to you.
What do you think you're doing, barging in here like that? Arkhan? You? Still, hanging in there?
Dhorkan, I'm sick. The Great Sunseer's attackers poisoned me with this black filth. They say I'm one of the enemy. It's not true. I did my duty, that's all.
Calm down. Calm down. What did Thanandar the healer have to say?
He told me about a crypt and a remedy it's supposed to hold. He told me to see my father, that my father could take me there.
Nonsense! Thanandar lied to you, to give you hope. The truth is, the Sunseers no longer control this situation. That's why I was forced to take command of the Starlight. Well, you know how much respect I have for your father and the great Sunseer Lori. I declared martial law in order to protect them more efficiently. As for you, you were definitely a good guardian of fire. But now, who could swear you can still be trusted?
My father told me he was going to pay you a visit. Where is he?
Your father? Well, how should I know? I imagine he's gone into hiding somewhere. Somewhere safe. Now, make yourself scarce if you want to keep out of the stockade. Arkhan, let me make myself perfectly clear. From now on, I'm the one who runs this Starlight. And don't you forget it. Or you'll spend the rest of your days languishing in a dank prison cell. That's the fate that awaits anyone who dares rise up against me.
Did they find anything?
Not yet. Except for a girl. A scavenger. But I'd be surprised if she had anything to do with it.
What do you know? Some pretty strange things have been happening around here lately. Anyway, the scavengers are supposed to keep away from here.
They put her in the stockade. If she knows anything, she'll break down and talk.
Yeah, well, until then, keep your eyes peeled.
Let me out of here!
You there, knock it off! One more peep out of you and you can finish your argument out in the Darklands. Teskin, is that you? Holy sun god! I don't know how the hell you got in here, but you ain't getting out.
Someone's attacking the Guardian!
Yeah, go ahead, finish him off and get us out of here! Hey, you! Open up!
Smash the bars! Break them down!
Callie!
Arkhan? Is it really you? Sweetheart, I thought I'd never see you again.
But what were you doing in prison?
The Guardians of Fire. They captured me in Rylsadhar's room.
And they let you keep your knife? Wonderful guards we have.
They said Rylsadhar had disappeared, and then they suspected me of having something to do with it. I tried to explain, but they locked me up without even listening.
What does all this mean?
I don't have the slightest idea. I'm afraid something bad has happened to Rylsadhar.
Okay, now let's get out of here.
Yes, but the Guardians of Fire are looking for you. It won't be easy to get past them.
Well, with a face like mine, it's kinda hard to blend in with the crowd. And your scavenger clothes, they stand out all right.
After the way you messed up that guard, I doubt if we can use his uniform.
Stick close behind me, understand?
Okay. I'll wait here.
What? Who are you? Get out of here or I'll call the guard!
There's nothing to fear. I won't do you any harm.
No! No! Don't come any closer! Stay right where you are!
Please stay calm. It's me, Arkhan. I'm a guardian of fire like you.
No, I've never laid my eyes on you before! Help! Help me, Guardians of Fire! No! Don't kill me!
So you think I'm a monster? Okay, fine. I'll act like a monster.
No, listen, all right, I'll do what you ask.
Will you listen to me and try to help me?
I swear by the Great Solar!
You'd better keep your word.
I know, I'll help you. Anyway, if you really wanted to kill me, you'd have done it already, right?
What do you know about Thanandar?
He's a Sunseer and a healer, a scholar thirsting for knowledge. There are many who owe their lives to Thanandar. Rumor has it he's been shut up alone in his house lately.
And Zed, do you have any idea where he might be?
After your accident, Zed came here to pick up some munitions. He wanted to go down into the lower city and find the heretics. Hey, make yourself right at home.
Vogdoran's old uniforms. Before he got his gut.
All right. I'll try it on. Not a bad fit. I'm sure the Guardians of Fire won't recognize me if they don't look too closely at my face. Stay beside me and don't get too far away. There's a Guardian over there.
Hello there, darling.
Hello to you, Guardian of Fire. I'm escorting this prisoner to the hospital.
So far, the Sun God is on our side. Now we have to get around the Guardian of Fire on the platform. He'll never let you go down, with or without me.
What do you think?
Trust me, I'm gonna get rid of this Guardian of Fire. Arkhan, wait. Keep out of the way and watch a real artist at work.
Guardian of Fire! What are you doing here? You were summoned to go with Guardian, to the Rahal room.
What? This is the first I've heard about it.
Hurry up! Dhorkan's not in a good mood today.
Dhorkan? Well, I'm on my way. Thanks. You were terrific.
Thanks, but let's not hang around. Give me a minute to get out of this crummy uniform. Come on, we're going to see Danries. Arkhan, I explained to Danries.
You call that an explanation? You show up shouting, waving your hands around, and prattling on faster than a Sunseer in his pulpit.
Danries, you should look at Arkhan.
In the name of the Sun God, Arkhan, you're...
Stricken. I was protecting Lori and got infected by the evil Archessence.
You're not a pretty sight. Not at all.
Danries, I need your help, my friend. Up above, the Guardians of Fire are after me.
It's true. Dhorkan has gained control of the upper city. The Guardians of Fire threw me in prison. And they're hunting for Arkhan. They're going to kill him.
Calm down, Callie. Easy does it. Arkhan, you know you can count on me. I'll do anything to help you.
I've got to find a way to heal myself, and fast.
A cure? Yes. There's not much I can do. Around here, the person who could help you is Armal Sadak.
Light be with you, Scavenger.
Have you lost your way, man? You've come to the right place. Welcome to Scavenger Land.
My name is Arkhan, friend of the Scavengers.
That's more like it. First off, you're not much to look at. And if your name was Arkhan, Butcher of the Scavengers, I'd be a tad worried.
I look like this because I'm suffering from a disease. But don't worry, I wish you no harm.
Well, if you're sick, you should try seeing a healer in the upper city.
Armal Sadak, where can I find him?
Forget it. If you're lucky, The best they'll do for you is put you out of your misery.
Listen, I'm serious. I want to meet this Armal Sadak. It's a matter of life and death.
Armal Sadak lives in the wreck, not far from here. It's an old boat they repaired. But if you want to make it past the bouncers, you'll need an introduction.
From who? Danries?
No. Delia. She's the dancer at the nightclub. The boss, Mauer, don't say much. But she knows Armal Sadak. If she swallows your story, maybe she'll help you. But, looking at your face, I won't make any promises. So, Mauer?
Great show, Delia, like usual. Armal Sadak and his men must be spellbound.
Good. I'm going to my dressing room. I'm tired. Who are you? What do you want?
Fear not. I'm not here to hurt you.
So what do you want?
Whoa, calm down. My name is Arkhan. I'm a friend of the scavengers. I know I look like the devil himself, but believe me, I won't hurt you. Don't be afraid, okay?
Okay. But if you come near me, I'll call Mauer.
I saw your number. It was really good.
Thank you. You're sweet. Listen, what do you want from me?
I need your help. The Guardians of Fire are after me. Can you help me?
Around here, if you need a favor, go see Armal Sadak.
Where can I find him?
It's not that easy. I can't just take you to see him. I need proof that you're on the level with me.
What do you want me to do?
Bring me a present. Something beautiful. Something shiny. Then I'll see what I can get Armal Sadak to do for you.
Maybe I have what you're looking for. How about that?
A light mirror from before. Yes, it's wonderful. You'll find Armal Sadak not far from here, in a building that looks like a boat. When you see him, say this phrase. Mankind is but a pawn that the hand of destiny moves sometimes into the dark and sometimes into the light. It's a password.
That's all?
That's all you need to talk to him. But if you really want him to help you, you'll need to beat him at Yong.
What's Yong? A game?
It's Armal Sadak's favorite game. He plays it all the time. He says that life is like playing Yong or something like that.
How can I beat him?
I don't really know. It's played on a board with pawns of darkness and pawns of light. And Armal says that to win, you've got to place the pawns at the corners of the board.
Can't you tell me anything else?
No. I've told you everything I know. Now you must go.
Hey, you! Get out of here. No outsiders allowed.
I got a message for you. Mankind is but a pawn that the hand of destiny moves, sometimes into the darkness, and sometimes into the light.
I see you were sent by a mutual friend.
Yes, I spoke...
Stop. I don't need to hear any more. You're welcome here. Don't give it another thought. And don't ask any questions.
I need to know who runs things around here. Tell me.
Not so fast, friend. I challenge you to a game of Yong. I make the first move. Age before beauty. Congratulations. You win.
So, are you gonna help me?
Okay. I'll tell you a little more. In the lower city, the scavengers and the providers work together. We get along just fine. Lori, the great Sunseer, wasn't born yesterday. She leaves us alone, we leave her alone. As long as the Guardians of Fire don't get in our way. The real pain is the Konkalites. Scumbags, you know what I mean? All they care about is seeing blood flow. They're the ones that attacked the great Sunseer, but they're not smart enough to have figured it out for themselves. Someone else up there is behind it. I'm sure it's not Dhorkan, but I'd give a lot to know who it is.
That was a good game.
I have to admit, you played a good game.
I'm looking for someone. A Guardian of Fire named Zed. Have you or one of your men seen him?
Sure, I know Zed. Everyone knows Zed. He's too brave for his own good. I heard he came down to the lower city after the attack on the great Sunseer, but we lost track of him.
I'm looking for an antidote to the poison that's eating away at me.
You're not planning to go to the healers, I gather. Maybe you should talk to Leona, if you can find her.
Leona?
She's a hermit. She lives outside the Starlight, in the Darklands. But no one knows exactly where.
This Leona, how can I find her?
If what people say is true, you don't find her, she finds you. But you'll have a bit of a hard time to make it out of the Starlight. The Guardians of Fire have closed all the gates.
The Konkalites? Where's their hideout?
Somewhere down in the sewers.
What was that?
Walkies are over.
We, the Konkalites, will take our rightful places in Sparta. We will rule over all. The Sunseers will grovel before us. We will wipe our boots on their bald heads. Yes! But if we want to subjugate these vermin, every last one of us must remain strong, and all who fail will be crushed without mercy. There were only 2 Guardians of Fire, but you failed. I'm disappointed in you, York. This is what you get for betraying me. Go on, Konkalites! Make me proud of you!
Lost your way? Come to Papa.
Freak out, friend. I'm on your side.
Sure about that? I ain't never seen you before. Around here, we don't take kindly to strangers.
You want some Stoll? It's good stuff.
Stoll? Yeah, bring it on. Feels good all the way down.
Have some more?
Yeah, won't say no. It's good.
Well, look who we've got here. Rylsadhar's son. Your men aren't very picky about who they let past.
He's contaminated too!
Yes, but now that I've got his father, I don't need him anymore. Kill him.
I, Dhorkan, swear by fire, iron, and blood that I will give my protection to Scavenger Sordos and his men, the Konkalites. I will keep the location of the Konkalites' hideout secret and will do everything in my power to stop the Guardians of Fire from finding it. The Konkalites will be free to go wherever they please and do whatever they please in the lower city, provided they shed no blood and do not reveal their presence to the Sunseers. I, Sordos, swear by fire, iron, and blood to put my men at the service of Provost Dhorkan. The Konkalites owe obedience to Provost Dhorkan and to myself, so that together we can eliminate all those harmful to him or to the Stallite. They will not shed the blood of anyone other than their enemies, or the enemies of the Stallite. And it bears the Provost seal. That madman has joined forces with the Konkalites. He's betrayed us.
I heard you, and you scream, okay?
Too late, Arkhan, my friend. Death, darkness, you're all in grave danger. Darkness, he wants to plunge the entire Stallite into darkness.
Zed?
Listen, it's Thanandar. The darkness is within him.
Can't be. He's dead.
No!
What?
He's alive!
What are you saying?
Arkhan, there's a secret place, a crypt. It contains a special force, a gift from the sun god. That's where Thanandar will strike. He hates the light, accepts his strength. If he succeeds in destroying the Well of Light, the Stallite will be at his mercy. You must stop him. Go on, go!
Not without you.
No! I don't stand a chance. You're the only one who can stop him. Find the well.
Zed, wait.
I'll be with you.
No, hang on. Zed, my friend, I swear to avenge you. Fedoria, I have good reason to believe Dhorkan is a traitor.
What? You'd better have solid proof before you make such a serious accusation. You can't respect the law if you don't respect its representatives. So, no more dark suspicions. Do you understand me?
Look, here's the proof that Dhorkan's a traitor.
Holy Sun God. You are right, Arkhan. Hurry, we have to stop him. Freeze, Dhorkan. You're my prisoner.
Dark soul idiots. You'll never get me.
Blasted fire. I missed.
Don't let him get away.
You go after him. I'll go warn Lori.
Did you see anyone come through here?
Oh, yes. A fellow with a sword. He whizzed through here like a little arrow. Looked like a guardian of fire, but I can't be sure.
Which way did he go?
I couldn't say.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Let me go! I didn't steal anything!
You're gonna taste my dagger, babe. Then you'll have something to scream about. Ah, here comes the beast to rescue Beauty.
Thanks, Arkhan. I owe you one.
Kali, why did you risk your life like that?
I was bartering with him. How was I supposed to know he'd try to take everything?
What did you want him to trade with you?
Look! A little thunderbolt. It still works. It's for you. Here.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. But next time, don't risk your life, okay?
Okay. Okay. I get the message.
Arkhan, you're still alive. Well done.
Thanandar.
You're too late. The fate of the Starlight is in my hands. Thanks to your meddling, I didn't get Lori. But I picked up something even better. Rylsadhar, your father. He drank the Archessence that fills my soul. Now I control him. The Initiate, Defender of the Light, will now plunge the world into total darkness. Miserable maggot.
Must warn the Great Sunseer.
Father, I swear to avenge you. Thanandar will die. He'll pay for this. Oh, Great Sunseer.
Arkhan. I'm too late. Fedoria told me what happened. The Sun God has accorded us one last chance, Arkhan, to render justice to our brothers, to save the Starlight. Follow me. We don't have much time.
Go talk to Lori. I'll guard the entrance.
Great Sunseer, what's going on?
Arkhan, the Starlight is in grave danger. By destroying the Well of Light, Thanandar has done more than just condemn us to darkness. He has opened the way to the creatures that roam the Darklands. Our walls no longer protect us. Now that the Well of Light's energy is waning, nothing can keep them out of the city. If we don't act fast, we will all suffer the same fate that has befallen you.
Zed and Rylsadhar died because of Thanandar. We must stop him.
Listen, we still have a chance to save Sparta and to cure you. Your father knew many secrets. For years he sought the source of the energy fueling the Well of Light. You might find a clue in the secret retreat next to his room.
First, I need to know how to get inside. I often tried when I was young. It can't be done.
Yes, it can. There's a key made out of 4 crystals which, when assembled, looks like a rahal. This morning, your father gave me the bow of that key. To assemble the whole key, we need to find the other 3 crystals as soon as possible. By studying the discoveries of your father, I hope to find another way to bring light to Sparta. I now give you the bow to the key, Arkhan. Guard it with your life.
Who else might have a piece of this key?
Rylsadhar must have given them to people he trusted. Me, Zed, and unfortunately, maybe Dhorkan.
Lori, the hidden crypt, the Well of Light, my father's secrets. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what we're really looking for.
Listen, Arkhan, I don't have time to explain everything. All you need to know is that beneath our feet is a place we call the Tomb. This place contains a source of incredible, life-giving energy. But the energy is dormant. Our only chance is to find the energy source and to awaken it from its sleep. If we find it before Thanandar does, it will destroy him and the evil consuming you.
But what has my father got to do with it?
Your father devoted part of his life to looking for a way into the tomb. He believed that somewhere there must be a door leading into the tomb. Up until now, his research in the crypt, the Starlight, and the Darklands has been fruitless. However, I know he was still trying. He took care to conceal his research from others, and he was right to do so. Somewhere deep within himself, your father must have foreseen Thanandar's treason. Rylsadhar was a seer. He possessed a unique energy that allowed him to see into the future.
Tell me about Thanandar.
He's a sun seer, a healer. But the darkness is in him. He is no longer human.
It's sure. Normal beings don't come back from the dead.
He looks human, but is one no longer. The poison transforming his body is also depriving him of his reason and his humanity. He has vowed to destroy us, and he knows exactly how to do it. That is why we must hurry.
What are you going to do now?
We must try to re-establish some kind of order. Dhorkan was blinded by his ambition. He wanted to turn events to his own advantage and gain mastery over Sparta. But the coward lost control of the situation. He has fled, the great Solar knows where. Fedoria will try to muster the Guardians of Fire. We have to prepare for the worst. We can slow the arrival of the Black Shroud, but we cannot stop it. The fate of Sparta is in your hands, Arkhan. Arkhan, there is someone your father might have given a piece of the key to. Bandor, the Master Builder. His quarters are in the Builder's Palace, in the main square.
What does he look like?
He's easy to recognize. He's a middle-aged man with dark skin and a metal leg.
Stop! Don't move! The Palace of the Builders is off limits. Hey you! Get away from there! It's off limits!
Let me pass. I must speak with the Master Builder. It's desperately important.
Impossible! I got my orders. No one goes through.
Okay, you're just following orders, I understand. You look tired and hungry. Maybe I can help.
I sure am. If my stomach was any emptier, it would be inside out. But don't think for a second that'll make me leave my post.
Oh, I know you wouldn't. And I wouldn't dream of going in without your permission. These are hard times we're living in. We need to keep up our strength, right? Take you, for example. If you don't eat, you'll pass out.
You're right. I haven't eaten a crumb since dawn. You wouldn't have a morsel to eat on you, would you?
Here, this'll make your stomach smile.
Yeah, gimme. Are you kidding? You couldn't choke a mutant mouse with that. But it's kind of salty, you know what I mean?
Here, take a slug of this.
Don't mind if I do.
Stand back. You have no right to be here.
Leave now, or we'll summon the Guardians of Fire.
Fear not. I do not want to hurt you. I'm looking for Bandor, the Master Builder.
Bandor's not here.
He's down in the Darklands, on a new building site.
Yes, we came back, but he stayed down there.
The Great Sunseer personally instructed me to seek your help. She described Bandor from head to toe. One of you has to be him. The Starlight is in peril. We must act fast.
No, the Great Sunseer would never have said such a thing.
Or perhaps she made a mistake.
In any case, Bandor isn't here.
And we don't know where he is.
Don't touch that diagram. It's a very valuable document.
It belongs to the Master Builder.
If neither of you is Bandor, you won't mind if I set fire to his wonderful diagram.
No! All right. Yes, I am Bandor. Give me back the diagram.
About time. Ha! I'm onto your little game.
Okay. Now give me the diagram.
Master Builder, I didn't mean you any harm. Shankr Archessence runs cold and fast through my veins. But I am still Arkhan, Guardian of Fire, and son of Rylsadhar. I have sworn to avenge the Starlight and save it from peril.
Mere words. How do I know I can trust you? Prove to me that you are the son of Rylsadhar, and then we'll see if I can help you.
You want to see proof? Look, I have the crystal bow to the key. I need to find the other pieces in order to enter my father's vault. Lori thinks the vault may contain secrets that can save us.
All right. I am willing to believe you. Yes, Rylsadhar did give me one of the crystals. I now give it to you. But beware. If you use it for evil purposes, may you be triply cursed.
Thank you, Master Bandor. Who else would my father have given the bow to? Any ideas?
The High Priestess Lori, for sure. And of course, the Great Zed.
Who else?
Well, maybe Rylsadhar had enough time to visit Leona. She's a strange woman who lives in the Darklands. Few people would trust her. But your father seemed to be friends with her.
Where would I find Leona?
She lives far from the Starlight in the Darklands. No one really knows where. Some say she dwells in hiding near the shore. But others say you will find her only if she wants you to.
In any case, it would be crazy to go outside. And don't forget, the streets are blocked off and the Starlight gates are closed.
In the name of Rahal, I thought you were the Master Builder. You must know another way out of the Starlight.
No, there used to be tunnels, but they caved in and were flooded during the earthquake.
Yes, and that was many cycles ago.
Well, thank you for your help. I won't waste any more of your time. Light be with you.
Good luck, son of Rylsadhar.
And be careful.
Hey, Danries.
Yes, Arkhan?
Kali isn't with you?
No, she left again. She couldn't sit still.
Danries, listen to me. Things could get very dangerous around here. It's more than just the darkness. There's another one. Another changed one, like me. Thanandar. It's because of him I'm contaminated. He wants to destroy the entire Starlight. And it's already started. So watch out, my old friend.
Yes, all right. Don't worry, I'll be careful. With the darkness, everyone's afraid. Armal Sadak's men are ready for war. If things get ugly, I'm sure they'll help me.
Thank you, Jenna. That's just what I needed.
Always at your service for a good deal.
Arkhan! Here, I dug this up for you. It's not much, but I hope it'll help you hang in there.
Thanks, Kali. I appreciate it.
I'm going to try and find you a healer. Be strong, sweetheart.
She's incredible.
Arkhan, don't you ever give up.
This is it. You're gonna die, traitor.
Looking for me, blackhead? Come and get it.
That was your last mistake, Dhorkan. Dhorkan had the key. Incredible. It's a bunker from before. There used to be someone in here. Nothing but glass and dust now. All right, who's next? A bed that closes like a box. The man inside must be as old as the Great Cataclysm. It's turned on little green lights. Pretty lights. Huh, never saw anything like it. It's moving.
Automated holotrack projection of 26 December 2054. We're recording this message from the underground Renaissance A1 bunker, a little less than 6 hours after the first meteorite impact in the Middle East. As we feared, the Guardian Angel's attempt to turn aside the meteorites has been a total failure. The comet's trajectory passed within a few thousand miles of our planet. According to reports coming in from all over the world, more than 1,500 meteorites have already hit the Earth's surface, and the largest ones are expected to strike the planet sometime in the next 12 hours. Our continent is already being ravaged by fire, volcanic eruptions, and tidal waves. 30% of the atmosphere has already been shrouded in gigantic dust clouds generated by the impact of the meteorites, and the entire globe is threatened with nuclear winter. The term environmental disaster has become totally meaningless. Our most optimistic predictions estimate that 87.3% of all life on Earth is threatened with extinction. The Renaissance Project is a final attempt to save. Various means of technology will be stored. We are using cryogenic containers which will make it possible to rebuild civilization. The following are the procedures for reactivating.
You won't get me without a fight. I think I'll be moving along now, okay?
You all right?
Thanks. I owe you my life. Take this. I won't need it where I'm going.
You're a wanderer. How did you get in?
I am Lodar, scout for a caravan of wanderers only a few days' journey from here. I barely made it. They closed the gates just after I got inside. What a laugh. I thought I'd be safer in the starlight.
Did you notice anything special out there?
Yeah. Weird. Creatures as dark inside as out. I was lucky to make it in here alive. And down there, near the water, I saw a woman.
A woman?
All I know is she doesn't belong to my caravan. She took off before I got to her.
Can you tell me more about what you saw in the Darklands?
Thanks for your help, but I can't tell you anything more. You go your way, I'll go mine, okay?
There you are.
Kali, you're all I've got. I don't want to risk losing you.
I helped you out, didn't I? So stop playing Mr. Tough Guy.
Promise you'll wait for me here.
I promise.
Hey, Danries.
Yes, Arkhan?
You know what it is?
An object from before. There's a weird substance inside. You should show it to Bogdaran, the Master Oiler.
Master Oiler, please analyze this weird stuff for me.
Listen, I should know a great deal more very soon. But first, I need your help. In all this chaos, I greatly fear for someone's life. A woman, Delia. You'll find her in the lower city, at the Silver Reed. It's a cabaret. Please, bring her back here to me. When Delia stands safely at my side, I'll tell you everything you want to know about this relic from before.
Don't be afraid. Bogdaran sent me.
Bogdaran? Where is he?
Up there in the upper city. I'm gonna take you to see him.
Okay, I'll go with you. Great sun god, Maor! Maor wasn't himself. He was a beast.
Trust me, I'm still human. Hey, can you hear me? Hold on.
Too late. They're here. Too strong. Nothing I could do. The Dark Shroud. Forever.
Arkhan! Over there. A creature from the Darklands. What are we going to do?
Don't worry. I'll take care of him. Don't move, whatever you do.
Delia! Sweetheart! You're alive!
Bogdaran, you were worried about me? And you sent Arkhan to bring me here? How considerate.
Have you examined the relic from before?
Huh? What?
The object from before.
Yes, that's very weird stuff you've got there. This bar inside here, I'm not exactly sure what it is. But you shouldn't get it wet. I've covered it with ruig oil, but be careful. It's still very dangerous.
Why did you put oil into the relic from before?
You see the green bar in the middle? I poured one little droplet of water on it, and it spit out enough flames to burn my beard. Oil, on the other hand, is neutral. It's safer like this.
I'm glad I managed to bring you back.
Many thanks, Arkhan. May the Great Solar watch over you.
To me, you pathetic old jerk.
Thief, you are getting nothing.
Arkhan, am I glad to see you. This old toad has given me a hard time.
She's trying to steal my Thunderbolt ammo. Ammo I almost lost my one good arm getting hold of.
He's owed it to me for a long time, and today's the day to pay up. I want the ammo. I knew you could use it.
Lay a hand on me and I'll show you something you won't like.
This is your last chance. Cough up the ammo.
Oh, okay. But you'll be hearing from me again, you thieves.
Well done, Arkhan. Thanks to you, we got what we wanted.
Sacred Rahal, I can walk under the water. The outside world. I've left the Starlight territory. This thing is too heavy. Gotta take it off. I can finally breathe. Looks like someone was expecting me. What was that? A man or a beast? I'd better find a cure before I turn into one of those. You can see the ramparts and the Guardians of Fire barracks. It's deep. Better not go in too far. The entrance to a cave. Boiling blood! What is this place? Block of rock crystal. With that, I should be able to break off a sliver of crystal.
Who are you? What are you doing in my domain?
I'm Arkhan, son of Rylsadhar. I come in peace.
Arkhan, you say? I know your father, but I've never seen you before. How do I know you're telling the truth?
Proof? I can offer you nothing but my word.
That's not much. But your words are not tarnished by lies. I sense that I can trust you.
The situation is serious. The Starlight's been swallowed by darkness.
The Well of Sacred Light! Who could have done such a thing?
You seem to know a lot. A renegade Sunseer by the name of Thanandar.
Thanandar the healer?
He once was a healer. Now he's not even human. I'm looking for a place. The Great Sunseer calls it the Tomb. A secret place my father's been seeking for many years. I must find his notes. They're hidden in some secret place. I need a crystal key made of different pieces.
You're right. The time to act has come. Lori is a wise woman. I know she would never have revealed these things if it weren't vital. I will help you, Arkhan.
My father didn't come to see you recently, did he?
No, I haven't seen Rylsadhar for many, many moons. I know he was worried. I think he sensed the coming of these dark events. Your father was an initiate, one of the few people who knew about the crypt in the Well of Light. Also one of the few with the power to touch the Well of Light. That is why Thanandar captured him.
None of this means anything to me. What is this Well of Light?
As you have guessed, the Well of Light and the Tomb are connected. The Well of Light was a gift. It draws on the force in the tomb to protect us from the darkness. This force, invisible to human eyes, runs through the land around the Starlight. It protects us from the Dark Shroud and its minions. It attracts the rays of the Sun God that give us strength and weaken our enemies. But without the Well of Light, we are condemned to darkness.
Why didn't anyone else know about these places of light? And what do Zed, Lori, and my father have to do with it?
Zed, Rylsadhar, and the Great Sunseer, like me and some others, were bound by a pact. A pact, the origins of which date from the dawn of time, long before the Great Cataclysm. A pact concluded between the ancestors of our ancestors' ancestors and they that slumber in the tomb. We swore to protect the Well of Light and the tomb by keeping them secret until the awakening of those slumbering deep within the earth. In exchange, some of our ancestors themselves were granted a little of this force, a life force they could draw from the Well of Light and return to it as they wished. A force enabling them to do things ordinary humans cannot do. This life force traveled down the ages and persisted in Zed, Rylsadhar, and Lori, the initiates.
The force Zed passed on to me before he was transformed. That's what it was. If the force of light exists, then the evil, the poison Thanandar contaminated us with, that's the opposing force.
Yes, this dark poison feeds off the energy of living beings. Those who don't die are transformed. Like you. Little by little, they forget who and what they are. They become bloodthirsty creatures, insatiable, ravening.
But the force in the tomb can vanquish the poison, can't it?
Yes, the two forces consume each other. But if the poison has penetrated too deeply inside you, the shock to your system would be terrible. And then you, too, would perish. That's what happened to Rylsadhar when he touched the Well of Light.
And Thanandar? What's he looking for?
Thanandar was an initiate, like us. As a healer, he was fascinated by the force of darkness. He wanted to understand it, to find a cure. I don't know what impelled him to betray the cause, to commit these acts of madness. Perhaps he was contaminated accidentally. If the poison is within him, his mind and soul may have suffered the most horrible of transformations. One thing is certain. If he is not stopped, he will lead us to our doom. Do you know where he is now?
No, but I have an idea he's still in the starlight with other creatures. I'm sure he'll stay till the bitter end.
You must stop him. Destroy him.
I've already tried. The dark evil has made him too strong. I don't think I can beat him.
Then there's only one solution. Find the tomb and bring the light back to the Starlight before Thanandar and his monsters complete their evil deed.
You look like someone who knows many things. Do you know how to get into the tomb?
No. The secret was lost in the Great Cataclysm. The tomb is buried deep beneath the Starlight, and the ancients say the path to it is long and dangerous. Even if you find the hidden entrance, many ordeals remain before you can enter into the heart of the tomb.
What ordeals?
I do not know. Perhaps Rylsadhar discovered something, but he never told me about it.
Thank you, Leona. I hope I'll make it.
I know you can do it, son of Rylsadhar.
Hey, Danries.
Yes, Arkhan?
Can you find me a crystal like this one?
What is it?
I have to reassemble a crystal key that belonged to my father. I need the 4 pieces, but I haven't found them. Would you be able to find one for me?
Yes. Yes. If this is a key with 3 notches and a bow, I'd need to see the other notches. Then I could guess at the shape of the missing piece and make one to replace it.
Here's another crystal, just as you asked.
Well, let's see now. Right. It's the Rahal, the Sunseer symbol. I should be able to cut a crystal to the right dimensions. The problem will be how to find one now. You don't find that kind of raw material just lying around.
I think I found the rock crystal you wanted.
Well done, Arkhan. Now I can make the missing piece. Go over there and turn the grinding wheel on. I carved the crystal you wanted. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it ought to work.
I'll come back and see you later.
Hang in there, my friend.
Blasted gloom, he almost slit my throat.
He wasn't human anymore. He was a creature of darkness.
The Sunseers were right. The darkness can take over anyone's soul.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna get me without a fight.
Here comes another one.
Die!
Let's take a look at this. The children of the sun, those whom the ancients called Runka, today slumber in the bowels of the earth. The tombs of dreams are their retreat, protected by their stone watchmen and the vigilance of the initiates, the elect among humankind. The day of their awakening will change the face of mankind forever. Thus has it been foretold by Thorgrad and the other founders. But the laws of the universe oppose the forces of light and their opposite. The evil blood, the blood of the Shankrs, flowed upon the earth before and after the Great Cataclysm. All life touched by the darkness is corrupted, and itself becomes a tool of corruption. The initiates have vowed upon the heads of their descendants to fight this evil, wherever it is found, with fire and the sacred light. It's signed, Thelen Crone, initiate of the House of Thorgrad. Lori was right. My father knows more than I thought he did. Let's see what's over here. Yes. Research on the location of the entrance to the Runka Tomb of Dreams in the Stalite Sparta. By Rylsadhar, initiate of the House of Thorgrad. What's all this gibberish about? The secret of the location of the entrance to the Runka Tomb was lost during the Great Cataclysm. Everything was plunged into
upheaval, including the very earth itself. I have nevertheless discovered the manuscripts of Thelen Crone, the first initiate and founder of Sparta, who organized the construction of the Stalite over the site of the tomb. According to what I deciphered in his secret writings and my own research, I now believe that the tomb lies under our very feet, directly under Sparta. Thelen Crone says once the initiate has entered the tomb, he must show his loyalty to the Runkas by reciting the ritual mantra. According to my translation, it says the Runkas, children of sun, come from the sun, come from the star to save the world, threatened, destroyed by the Shankrs. But I haven't yet been able to find the entrance to the tomb. I fear it was blocked off during the Cataclysm, and that we've been barred from entering the tomb of the Children of the Sun. If that is the case, we will have to wait for the hour of awakening to set our eyes on the beings of light over which we have watched since the dawn of time.
It It's the tomb Lori was talking about. I remember that. My father used it to count the stars in the sky. There's something underneath. A key. There's something under the book.
It's Tony's. Oh, another one of Thanandar's victims.
You've come to kill me as well! Be gone, creature of darkness!
Calm down.
You have come to kill me! I know it! Just as one like you tried to kill the great Sunseer!
What did you see? Tell me.
An enormous shadow! Huge, dark, death incarnate! It moved with supernatural speed. It entered the council chamber. I heard people screaming. The great Sunseer.
Thanandar, again.
He sent you to kill me. I know it. Go ahead. Finish the ignoble task you came here to do. But my light will rise again.
Get up.
Lori. Oh no. You'll get yours, Thanandar, if it costs me my life. Vidoria, I'll avenge you. Nothing on him. Oh, Danries.
me for this. It's locked. There. Whoa! Incredible. Well gone. The blade from the well, blown off by the explosion. Blade from well pulley. It's fixed. What the hell? Who wants to live forever? What a fall. My bones are shattered. There it is. The tomb. I made it. I found it. I'm evil. My body is burning. Got to hurry. Fast. Carvings done by human hand long ago. It's huge. Let's go for it. No way back. Looks like the end of the line. Outside, the cliff. The entrance should be here, but Great Cataclysm destroyed it. That's why Father never found it. Thanandar. Oh, Arkhan. There's no use resisting. The beast is within you. Let it guide you. Never. I'll save Sparta. You have found the source of light, Arkhan, and I will destroy it forever. Blood will flow to seal the coming of a new world. Darkness calls, and it doesn't like to be kept waiting. Blast of darkness, where am I?
You are in me, creature of life. Why have you disturbed my rest? Creatures of your kind once called us Runka. We are pure energy. Life. Our world is infinite space outside of time. I can sense the void and darkness within you. Your coming announces their return. Our enemies have found their way back to your planet. The moment for the awakening has come. Brace yourself, creature. Light will once again triumph over darkness.
Freeze, Dhorkan. You're my prisoner.
Dark soul idiots. You'll never get me.
Blasted fire. I missed.
Don't let him get away.
You go after him. I'll go warn Lori.
Great Solar, Father!
Arkhan, I did not succeed.
Father, what? Who did this to you?
Dhorkan, that miserable traitor, handed me over to the Konkalites.
I'll get him, Father. I promise you. He'll pay for this.
No, my son. Dhorkan is nothing but an ignorant fool. Thanandar is the real threat. He controls the Konkalites. Dhorkan knows nothing. Zed and I were captured. Contaminated. I escaped. But I am too weak.
But Father, Thanandar is dead.
Thanandar the healer, yes. But not the monster he has become. He is a creature of darkness. He wants to destroy the well of light. Go to the temple, the crypt, protect the light.
Father, I swear to avenge you. Thanandar will die. He'll pay for this. It's Dhorkan. Dhorkan, you're still alive.
Arkhan, it's you? I knew I'd see you again. Before the end.
Yeah, I don't give up easy.
It's the bitter end for me. My sins have caught up with me. I wanted a new era for Sparta. I was willing to do anything. Collaborate with Sawdust, let him kill Lori, turn your father over to him. But I didn't realize what Thanandar was up to. He and Sawdust used me.
You can atone for your sins. Tell me where Thanandar is.
No, I don't know where he is. Don't take him on. He's not human anymore, Arkhan. He's been infected for a long time. The Sun God only knows how he concealed it from everyone. The Konkalites poisoned you with his blood. Now that the powers of darkness have entered the Starlight, Thanandar is free to reveal his true nature. Other creatures obey him. No one can stop him. Too late.
Dhorkan, I'm looking for a place my father called the Tomb. It may be the only way to save Sparta.
The only safety is in flight. Flee while there is still time. The Starlight will disappear. Because of me. May the Great Solar forgive me.
He's dead. It's all over.